Welcome to the cryptocurrency auto trading robot case study. Okay, so today is video 3, and this is probably the one of the most exciting days, because in this case study we're going to have a look at the first day's trading. Now, bearing in mind that we set the robot running quite late last night, so we're probably looking at maybe 2/3 of a day's trading. So those are the results we're going to look at. We're going to have a look at the actual results. Hopefully there are some for us to look at, and then of course we're going to have a little bit of a quick review of the initial strategy, because like I say, this is a case study where we're actually doing a live delta testing, so we need to obviously review that we're making the most of the tools that the robot provides us, or the results that the robot is providing us. So let's now bob over to our login, and let's go and have a look at the results. Okay, so here we are on our exchange, and as you can see, this is not photoshopped. You can see my mouse is changing as we go over. So let's have a quickly look at the summary page. So if you remember from the other video, we started off with £438.81. We got the robot is trading, so at the moment it's trading, and it's made £6.63 already today, which is giving us a total return of 1.5%. So the £6.63 is a return on that initial total amount that we're trading with. Now let's go and have a look at the actual details. In order to do that, we'll click on the green button here. Okay, and as you can see, this is the way that it operates. This is live trading, so there's no shenanigans going on here. This is actual trading, so you can see here we've got the actual trading that's going on at the moment. You can see here the down sort of a bluey purple arrows here, and these are the trades and when they close. So as you can see, it closed a trade here, another one here, so that's 2. It's closed another one here, 3, and it's closed another one here, 4. And I would imagine, you know what, I was actually just questioned earlier why the robot hadn't opened a trade here. I was expecting another trade to have opened here, and you know what, the reason it's not done that is because if you see this here, there's been a dip. So perhaps the robot knows more than I do, and it was predicting that the actual price was going to fall again, so that's probably why it hasn't opened another trade here. So that's the way that the trade has been today for Bitcoin. So if we come down to the bottom here, you can see on the left hand side here, now we would expect if we've got any open trades, we would see the trades here. And obviously would tell us at what price it's bought and the price that it's hoping to sell at, and it gives us an option here which you'll see, which will allow us to either close that trade prematurely if you like, if we want to just sort of, I don't know, cut our losses, or we want to take an early profit. We can do that here manually if we want to, or we can just allow the robot to close the trade when it's supposed to. And then we've got the trade log. So these are the 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are 5 trades that it's done for us for the past sort of 18 hours, I suppose. And as you can see here, this was the first trade that closed at 5 to 8 my time this morning, and it closed. It was trading with £43.88. That is obviously a tenth, because obviously the initial strategy that I've set up was that of the initial pot, which was £438, I split it up equally into 10 I suppose little pots, if you like. So it's trading with 10 times £43. So that's what it's traded with. So it bought Bitcoin at that price, and then it sold once it had risen, and as you can see, it made me £1.41, and that was a 3% or 3.21% increase on the £43.88p here. And then again, it's created the overall balance here. And then obviously it closed a second trade at 5 to 10 this morning, made up £1.30, which was just shy of 3%. And again, it's added it here. If you can see the balance here, it's added the £1.30 to the £1.41, and it's giving us a running total. So overall, it's traded incredibly well. Now, if you'll remember when we set up the initial trading strategy, I was really just looking for around about 2% as an average, and I was hoping that, well, to be honest, I would have been happy with 1.5%. To be honest, I wanted lots and lots of little micro profits. Now, if it's going to continue like this at, well, what's the lowest? 2.8% it's made on that particular trade there, and it's gone as high as 3.21% here. So if it continues like this, I will be more than happy. You know, it's working really well. Now, how much time and effort and knowledge have I had in using this system? Well, you've seen for yourself. All I've done is I've gone back to this page here. All I did was I initially set up the amount that I was willing to trade. I gave it its initial sort of ground rules to work with, if you like. It's how much it wanted to split up into various lots, and then I just simply pressed the trading button, and I've then just gone away and I went to bed, woke up, had my breakfast, gone out and enjoyed my day, and obviously just opened up the robot every now and again just to see how it was ticking over. And it's now just coming up to 6 o'clock in the evening on the 19th. Perhaps I need to open up BBC website so you can see that it. Here we go. So it's Monday, the 19th of February. So there you go. So you know, literally 24 hours later, I've literally done nothing other than click the start trading button, and I've already made, like I say, 1.5%. Or £6.63. Now, that may not sound very much to you, and I absolutely understand that, but with the power of compounding, those percentages, if it's making 1.5%, just 1.5% over let's say 30 days, it could turn that £438 you know, into what will it be? It'll probably be around about £260 profit. So it'll increase that by about £260. Now, again, we're extrapolating on a small amount of data here. So this is the reason that we're going to do the case study, so we can understand how these figures work. Okay, so hopefully that has whetted your appetite. Let's just go back into oh, there we go, and it's opened. It's opened us a trade here, so you can see here they've got a little arrow on the right hand side pointing up, so it's opened us up a trade here, so you can see that it's bought at 7946, and it's going to target itself a profit at 8,166. I need to get some new glasses. And as you can see here, I could perhaps have a look at the new order details if I wanted to, or I could close the deal here by just clicking that there, but obviously I'm going to just leave it to run. You can see here some new items have cropped up here, so I'm going to go and have a quick chat with the programmer and find out how we use all these. So so lots of things happening around the robot. It's changing and updating and upgrading, like I say, all the time. You know, it's not just this account that's being traded live. There's obviously lots and lots of accounts that are being traded live, and so that feedback is going to the programming team, and they are obviously updating things on the fly, if you like, to make sure that we've got the best robot available once we actually go to live to the public. All right, take care. If you've got any questions, obviously there'll be links attached to the page that this video is on, or just get in touch with the person who sent this video to you. I'm sure they'll be able to they'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. Take care, and I'll perhaps do another video in 24 hours, and we'll see how the robot's progressing then. Take care. Bye bye. Welcome to Zookle.trade. A revolution in auto trading is about to happen. So if you want to become a part of it, join us on our Telegram or Facebook groups for all of the latest updates. You'll find the links to both of those groups on this page. No one associated with Zookle.trade is a financial or market trading expert. All content is provided for information only and as such should not be viewed as financial or trading advice. Financial markets can be influenced by many factors, and this could result in prices rising as well as falling. And as always, you should always seek financial advice and only trade with money that you're prepared to lose.